Hey everyone, it's me again with a brand new What If video. I know you all told me to focus on the other What If videos, but this one just begged and begged to come out. Okay, everyone, this is gonna be about Leo. Yes, my character, my OC character, Leo. Yes, but this is an alternate timeline. This is an alternate universe of him. So yeah, I made Double Spectrum, where Leo and Hana Midoriya are both have the powers of Spectrum and things like that. But this one is very different. This is where Leo will have the powers of Spectrum instead. Instead, he'll be the only person. Instead, he'll be instead of both of them, it'll be himself who has the power of Spectrum and who will get the powers of Spectrum. So yeah, it's like that. Okay, just like Hannah, Leo is also has a very intelligent mind. The first words he said when he was a baby were "Mama" and "Papa." And Papa, yeah. So pretty much, yeah. They figured that Leo may have an intelligent quirk, but no, he's just really that smart, really that intelligent. The doctor said the doc Of course, this also gives them sad faces, realizing their child will never have a normal life, realizing that others would just discriminate him for his gift. As Leo grows up, his parents tell him that if he wants to have a normal life, then he needs to make a sacrifice. He can't That means he'll have to be like other normal kids instead of being on top of everything. Leo understands this and he chooses normal life, not the life of a super smarty. He keeps it hidden. At times he will use it. Of course he will use his high intelligence in case of emergency, in case he needs to or wants to. Life goes on, and Leo's quirk manifests. It's a teleportation type quirk, actually. He's able to teleport between only 20 meters away from 20 meters away. So pretty much, yeah, he's very powerful. So yeah, he's powerful. Inside the Bullseye family, the Bullseye family have been known to be great heroes in the been known to be great heroes even in the first generation. Even when Quark started, they started off as vigilantes taking down faux villains. And later they became heroes, certified heroes and things like that. So pretty much they became a family of heroes that grew up and became stronger. Actually, now they're way more famous than any other hero family out there in the world of My Hero Academia. Everyone expects amazing things from Leo and expect that he'll be an amazing hero like his family. So pretty much, yeah, he grew up with that expectation. People don't know about his high intelligence. As life goes on, Leo learns that he hates people. He despises and hates people that act all high and mighty. Man, I'm starting to sound like Noah Stories. Ugh, never mind. Anyway, I love that guy. He's cool. I love his stories. They're cool. Anyway, let's get back to it. Leo would sometimes dress up as a kid, like a Tom. Even though he's a dude, even though he's a guy, he dresses up. He dresses up like a gangster sometimes. He hates his school uniform, but whether he likes it or not, he has to wear it. He really hates it. But there's no rule against him wearing something on his head, which he wears his favorite cap on. And so yeah, we're in middle school right now. Leo's now in middle school right now, and he hears about this. He he as he begins, even though he could pretty much he could skip a year, he could skip 3 years of this 4 years of this place and just go on, but he wants to be normal. He doesn't want to attract attention. But unfortunately he hears a girl by the name Hannah Midoriya who doesn't hide her gift, who pretty much is open about it, who is a very arrogant girl, hot-headed and very arrogant, talking about how smarter she is than everyone, how far above she is of everyone because of her intelligence. So yeah, Leo. So pretty much Leo has heard about this girl, and unfortunately for him, he shares the same class with her. Which, by the way, is something he didn't expect to happen to him. He says to himself, "Oh crap! Why do I have to be in the same school as her? Should I get a transfer? Nah, the other schools are too far off. I can't get a transfer. I'm just gonna have to deal with it." Okay, so pretty much, yeah, the exams are coming up. Hannah is like, I know I'm gonna pass this, but everyone else, nah, you're all gonna fail anyway. You're gonna end up last or fail. Katsuki Bakugo used to be friends with her, but seeing her arrogance and seeing how much she talks about herself so much than him, and that she's rude to everyone around her, even though he's rude and very much brash around everyone, he really hates her now. And they cut ties when they were in elementary school. So yeah, they're no longer friends. Hannah doesn't really care about having friends or anything. They're just a waste of time, she thinks. Everyone's like, for once, that girl needs to fail. She needs to learn her place. Leo understands this, and he believes that maybe he should be the one to do it. Of course, he doesn't want to show off that he's smarter, so he'll make it look. So he goes over to Hannah and said, "Hey, do you really think you're better than all of us?" Hannah will then turn around and say, "Yes, I know I'm better than all of you." "And who are you?" "Huh, I guess being a top you forget everyone's names." "My name's Leo Bullseye. I should be saying it's nice to meet you, but that would be an understatement. How about I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna be the one who's on top. You'll be the one in second place this time. I'm really getting annoyed by you. Really getting annoyed. It's time for someone to teach you that you are not far above." "Ha! When pigs fly," Hannah says, and as she walks away. Everyone's like, "Why did he do that? Seriously, that girl is way too smart. She may be a bitch at times, but seriously, why did he do that? He's just gonna fail, like all of us. He's gonna not be able to beat her." But what they don't know is that Leo is very smart, very intelligent. But he'll make it look like he's working hard. Leo goes to the library. He can he can memorize a book pretty fast on his first reading try, but he wants to make it look like he's trying, so he scratches his head at times to signal that he's trying. And he will even have a determined look on his face while he's reading a book, while pretending to be dumb, like trying to struggle. So yeah, when the exam comes, when the study grade exam comes, Leo actually after the test, everyone puts their pencils down, and Hannah believes that she'll get number one, but what she doesn't know is she's in a rude awakening. They place the test scores, and they go outside to go check their test scores. Bakugo ending up being in third place. Hana Hana is shocked to find her name on second place, and Leo is first place. She is shocked, but then she looks back to Leo, and Leo has a smirk on his face, saying, "I told you that I would win." Everyone is shocked to realize that Hana is in second place. This is the first time that anything like this has happened. Leo says, "I told you that hard work would pay off." Now, excuse me, I'm out of here. Lunch will start soon, and I want to be the first person to get there. Hana didn't stop. Hana walks over, actually rushes over, and yells out Leo's name, yells out his name, and Leo stops on his tracks and turns around. And sees Hana. "Hey, so you only beat me this time, but there will be many more chances where I can. You're good. But don't think this is the last test. There'll be far more exams that are harder than this one. And let me tell you this, I'll be the one who passes all of them. I will get number 1. Leo will then say, yeah, right. You're not going to get number 1 as long as I'm around." "Ha, that sounds like a challenge. Leo Bullseye, I declare you as my rival. To this day forward, I will beat you, and once I win, I will be the undisputed champion." Leo then says, "Whatever, it doesn't matter." After that day, Leo and Hana have become this thing called a genius rival thing between them. So pretty much, yeah, it's been like that, even junior high. But then one day Leo got sick. Actually, that he was bitten by a snake, and it made it worse for his cold. It wasn't that bad, but now it did turn bad. So pretty much, yeah. He missed the examination thing, the exam test thing. Hannah got number 1, which, by the way, she didn't feel like she earned it. Felt like she earned it. She misses the challenge. What she doesn't realize is that this whole thing about the rivalry thing is going to change pretty well later on in this series. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. So Leo is like, so yeah. Next day, Leo comes. So a week later, Leo comes. At the end of the week, Leo comes back to school. Everyone's pretty worried for him. Bakugo and Leo have somehow become, well, acquaintances, not like friends, but acquaintances. Bakugo is pretty much smirks every time that Leo always manages to win against Hana, and would also leave a thank you note to him. And when Leo gets back to school and he comes through the door, everyone greets him and they all say hi to him. And they're wondering if he's okay. Leo says that he'll be okay. It's just one snake bite. I mean, it's just one little accident. I'll be okay. I found out that Hannah got the highest score and got first place, right? Yeah. But for some reason, she hasn't acted all high and mighty for some reason. They'll say, one of the kids say, "I see. Does that mean she's changed?" Hannah will then say, "I didn't win." "Well, Hannah, it seems you win this round. Hannah will then snap back and say and yell and say, "I didn't win. I got this victory by a fluke." by a fluke. If only you just took care of yourself. If only you worried and took care of yourself, you could have easily won. Could have easily won. But no, you just had to be the idiot, had you? Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't know you took this rivalry thing so seriously. Shut up. Hannah would then storm out of the classroom. Everyone's surprised by Hannah's behavior. Except for Leo, he just shrugs it off and just doesn't pay any attention to it. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. This is their first year. Hannah is invited to go to this thing about an energy reactor project. So yeah, Leo is also invited, but not to participate in the project. Instead is invited by his family. Instead, it's a family trip to go there. They were all invited to come along and to watch the whole place, to see the building of where the energy reactor will be born. As they are there now, time skip. They are now there, and Leo is amazed by the many technological things here and there. He is just amazed. Of course, this is all on Island. This is his first time actually visiting the place. And Leo is just amazed by the place and how big it is. This is his first time ever seeing Island. He sees Izumi. He sees Hannah in her lab coat, who is walking by with a few scientists. Leo is like, well, she is a smarty pants, so of course they will ask for her help. I'm so glad I'm not her. It's so boring to work with it's so boring for projects like this. Easy. So anyway, yeah, Leo is like, Leo decides to follow them, breaks from the group, without even thinking about it. And when he gets the energy reactor, he wants to watch the thing as it's born, as it's about to be finished, until he sees a scientist put something inside, and the scientist has an evil-looking smile. Leo just decides to shrug it off as it's probably nothing important at all. But he is proven wrong as his phone rings. Error. Warning. A virus detected. Leo looks around and he realizes that the scientist he looked with an evil smile was the one who plugged it in. He goes in to warn everyone, but the alarm goes off about a virus. Turns out there are exactly 12 11 viruses that were uploaded into the system, and is now corrupting the whole system, making the energy reactor go haywire. Everyone freaks out, and they all panic and start getting to the exit. Leo is stuck within the crowd of people that is trying to get away. He sees Hannah. When it's done and when it's over, Hannah is on the ground, practically has been stepped on by everyone who pretty much started panicking. Leo goes down there. Leo goes down. Leo gets down there as fast as he can to get her out of there, but realizes it'll be too late. That he needs to buy time, and so he drags Hannah out of the lab. Hannah asks, "What are you doing here, Leo? Leo, what the heck are you doing here?" Leo says, I only came here to watch the energy reactor, not to watch it explode. Get the hell out of here. I'll deal with it on my own." "Wait, what? Get back here. You'll die." Leo doesn't listen, just ignores her and presses the button that locks the door that makes the door close and lock automatically. He goes over to the machine and Hannah calls out to him saying to get back here. But Leo, he gets annoyed by this and teleports Hannah out of there. Teleports Hannah out of the place. Hannah is now out. It's now out there, and Leo can't use his quirk anymore because he really overdid it. His quirk is now going through a shutdown stage, or if it's more than 15 meters, then his quirk begins to go through a shutdown stage. So yeah, Leo's quirk is pretty much like that. He's pretty much trained with it. Leo goes over to the machine and tries to eradicate all the viruses. That are viruses. The first one, the second one, then the third one. Leo is like, come on, shut down. Come on, just get a reboot. Just a few more, and all of it, and the machine and the whole system would begin doing a reboot. Come on. After that, 4 more viruses are taken down, have been eradicated, and he's almost there. He's almost home safe. What he doesn't know is that things won't turn out this way. Damn it, I'm running out of time. Come on. Leo uses the full power of all of his high intelligence to try to make the machine stop. And so, yeah, after other viruses and taking out the last few, he eradicates them just like that, and he's done. Leo sighs in relief and just begins walking out of the building, but the machine then says, error, another virus has been detected. Leo tries to run back to the machine and says, Crab, come on! As he is trying to reach the machine, it is already too late. The energy reactor bursts into energy, and Leo is engulfed within it. This leads to the temporary destruction of his own quirk. The temporary unusage of his quirk, making him unable to use it. For at least a year or so. Leo has been in a coma for quite a while. He is aware of everything that is happening to him. He knows he's in a coma. Right now. He says, shit, this sucks. Of course, he can't move his lips, so he's saying that in his head. He knows what's going on. He knows who's visiting him, or who's checking on him. Hannah, his entire class, also checks up on him, visits him at time to time, and Hannah is actually the most person who's visited him. She keeps beating herself up because she couldn't do anything to help him, she couldn't do anything to help him. She calls Leo an idiot and things like that for sacrificing himself in his future. So pretty much after a year, Leo wakes up from his coma, and he's like, finally, I have enough strength to get up. After that, the nurse comes in and calls for the doctor, and things like that happened. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. The whole, yeah. His parents give him the bad news that the explosion led to the temporary unusage for his quirk, which means he can't use it anymore until his quirk is completely restored back to the way it was. Leo is like, oh, I see. I'm sorry, son. I wish things were different. So you could still continue wanting to be a hero. I know, Dad. Don't worry. I will still become a hero. But how? I don't know, but I will. Leo says this, and then somehow he begins floating in the air and hits the ceiling. And he's like, how do I get down? Leo's parents are like, oh my God, son, you're flying. Well, it doesn't matter. Get me down. So pretty much, yeah, they help him get him down, things like, yeah. So pretty much this is the start for Leo. This is gonna be, what if Leo had Spectron's powers? Had Spectron's powers. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this amazing what if video. So pretty much, yeah. But yeah, there will be a lot of things. It's gonna be part 0. So thank you guys for watching this amazing what if video. And toodles!